And we are back again. Thank you for watching the McRaeathon. We are a 2-day speedrunning marathon held annually here on the McRaeathon and the BSG Marathon channels. And through the power of the internet, we're bringing you 2 full days of racing goodness from the comfort of our homes directly into yours. We have an awesome run coming up now. We have KinzyKenzie joining us to run Danger Zone. And just so that we don't keep you in suspense any longer, I am going to hand over to Kenzie now for a bit of to the Danger Zone. Take it away.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'm Mackenzie or KinzyKenzie, and yeah, today I will be taking you into the danger zone.
Oh
So
yeah.
to put you in the right headspace, I know some of you are definitely familiar with it. I hope all of you, but the video game Burnout 3 Takedown, very good game, very good game. Made by Criterion. A number of people split off, or well, they went their own separate ways at some point in time, and they formed Three Fields Entertainment, who made first Dangerous Golf, then Danger Zone. Uh, this is really just the Crash game mode, as you can find in those old Burnout games, and it's a pretty nice recreation of that old game mode in Unreal Engine 4. Is it 4? I think it's 4. Anyway,
Hope you're
yeah,
not
I
asking
think
me. I don't know.
yeah, it was on the starting splash screen, but sadly, I can't just keep that up right. Well, oh well, whatever. Um, let's get right into it. So, I mean, I'm gonna hit A, and then a little bit of a scene is gonna start. We're gonna get right into the game. So the timer's gonna start in like 3, 2, 1, go. There, that seems about good. Oh, all right. So, like I said, very much reminiscent of those old games. But if you haven't played those, obviously, you might still be in the dark. It's just about causing a mess, causing a big mess with cars. Um, so if you were expecting, racing games, I'm afraid this one is, yeah, it's more of a crashing game. There's definitely cars, as you can see, but it's there's not much racing happening. I I lose my tires pretty quick. So the point of the game, the actual speedrun portion of it is to get at least a bronze medal for any level, so you can progress throughout the game, and then try to end the level as soon as you can. So get the score you need, and then basically, you don't want any more cars to crash or any more mess to happen because you've already made your target. So, what you'll see me do a lot is either kind of hang back from a lot of the mess, like that. Sometimes cars just fly off into the sky. But yeah, here my target. Let's see, my target was 4 million, so I've already cleared that quite easily. And yeah, then I just want to get I want to get out of the danger zone and just wrap up and go to the next. So
Want to clarify the number on the money number on the screen is not our current donation total.
that's a shame. I
We
wish
can hit that though.
we we technically can.
We can hit anything. We can do anything.
That is so true. Right, and one other thing you'll notice a lot in. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to the sky. That's fine. I hope. This game's physics are they definitely have a mind of their own. They are not as you would say consistent. So sometimes you kind of have to deal with what you're given. But Yeah, obviously the early levels are all fairly straightforward. You know, just cause a big mess and then wait for the mess to end. Now this is maybe I can have you look behind the curtain a little bit. I was considering maybe you know, doing like 100% instead of any percent, like maybe doing like a you know, a bit of a donation incentive in that direction. But sadly, this level is the first major hurdle towards doing that, because again, this game has some pretty serious inconsistencies that sadly, you know, with no matter how much I practice, some things are just not marathon safe. Like this level, I would have to have on the counter at the top of the screen, I would have to have at least 7 million. You can see I'm more than a million away, even though that level went fairly well. Because I need to get the Grand Slam bonus, which is picking up all the money like icons in order. So bronze, 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 silver, silver, gold. They have to be in that order. Like, there's not like a bronze 1, bronze 2, bronze 3. Like, it's not that mean. You can get those like kind of out of order, but anyway, you have to get that to get the big bonus, and then just, you know, the general mess within the actual level that you know is indicated at the top of the screen has to meet a certain threshold as well. So some levels are just very, very unforgiving in terms of what they ask of you. So sadly, yeah, 100% is just not it's just not consistent enough to bring to a marathon, I'm afraid. But any percent very much is. I can also another thing that I very much hope I won't be showing you today is you can very clearly see that blue like grid at the bottom of the map, right? Just a long blue kind of neon shiny grid. If I touch that, I fail the level outright. And it's not you know, it would have been nice if it ends the level outright, you know, get my score that I need, touch the grid, and then it's over, right? Sadly, that's not how it works. You just fail. So, at some point, you can see, you know, I've got my smash breakers, and then I can kind of fly through the air, control my car, hit stuff, all that. But at some point, you know, I'm just another wreck in the street, right? So if a car comes by and just punts me off the level when I'm not watching or no longer in control of my car, I can just get punted off the level and just lose the level to no fault of my own. I guess the only fault of mine it would be is putting myself in a bad position. All right, here's another level that can be very unforgiving, even just in any percent. So gonna have to kind of see how we do this. Okay, I picked up that first smash breaker. That's very good. Nice big mess caused here, and then I just need to go forward, forward, forward. Because my target for this level is 12 million. You can see that's we're not quite there yet. So we're getting there though. We are certainly getting there. All right, first try. Very happy with that. Very, very happy indeed. Because I think I previously did this run in a marathon for ESA Winter 19, quite a few years ago already, and I think for that run I actually went over the estimate of 1 hour. I very much hope to not be going over that estimate today, but at the end of the day, it's you know, it's a very much a physics-based game. So, and there's, as you can very clearly see, there's a lot of moving parts. So, you know, sometimes maybe you do everything right, but it just doesn't work out in your favor. You know, sometimes sometimes you do just get unlucky. So I very much hope to not get unlucky today. But
I mean, there's
so
even
far,
parts moving that shouldn't be moving, right? You're breaking everything.
it's very much so, very much so. Yeah.
A question, Kenzie, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of pausing the game very briefly after you explode?
That's a very thank you for asking that question. It completely slipped my mind. Whenever you explode and hit a a ramp of at least 45 degrees upwards, the game momentarily goes into slow motion, and I can just pause and unpause to get rid of that slow motion. That's another.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's another. I think fun little difference you can notice between the runs I did of this in like 2018, 2019, and today. That it actually took me quite a long time to realize that was something that I had control over. So yeah, in those old runs you can see me just usually sighing and just waiting until the slow-mo goes away. But yeah, nowadays we can indeed cancel that. So
You don't mind if I quickly sneak in with a donation that's come in?
absolutely not. Please do
Wonderful.
go ahead.
We have had a $10 donation come in from Turbo, who says, donate to Mind. Thanks to all the organisers, volunteers, runners, and viewers. And a thanks to you, Turbo, for your $10 donation.
Heck yeah. I think Turbo did a run for the marathon earlier in the day, right? If that's
Yes,
the same.
they certainly did. Turbo ran Art of Rally earlier today.
Fantastic game, and a fantastic run as well, I'm sure. Alright. So, in this level, I don't think I was, I'm not sure if I was able to show it off as much as I might want to, but you could see, like, the level is very much structured in two big roads that are almost entirely, separate from one another. And sometimes, yeah, the important part in trying to, have the level end as soon as we can get it to, is just keeping cars away from a certain bit of road, to not cause any mess. And then the game can just be like, okay, these cars are driving, they have spawned, they're headed towards, their destination or whatever, and, they're not crashing, nothing is happening. So, as far as I know, the game just has a certain, like, internal timer, and if, no crashing happens for a certain amount of time, then the level can end. So sometimes, yeah, avoiding mess in specific places can be a very important mechanic. Right, for this one, I'm pretty sure, yeah, target was 10 million, so we cleared that easily. And that's, you can also see that sometimes when I'm kind of, waiting for a level to end, so what will happen is, quite often is, off screen, somewhere a car was still driving, and, oh, thank you, physics, very fun, sorry, I'll get back to that. Sometimes, a car can just fall off the map, hit the ground with enough force that they, explode, and your money counter, goes up again, or your points counter, whatever, however you wanna view that. The counter goes up some more, and I might get visibly annoyed because that just extends the level in usually in cases where I would find that unnecessary. So here our target is 6 million. So sadly, yeah, there's no easy way for me to it's not on the screen right now. I could pause the game and show you what the targets are, but obviously that would interfere somewhat with our speedrunning goals of the day. So in the menus, I just hammer down on that A button to get through everything as soon as possible. If you see me kind of move a bit awkwardly, that's just me hitting my split key. Couldn't I just remap my split key to set it on to my controller? That is an excellent idea. I have not yet done that, and I don't think I will be doing that. It's just for absolutely no reason. I completely plead the fifth on that one. So on this one, as you can see, there's 2 lanes of road. Well, there's 4 lanes of road, but there's 2 separate roads above one another. Ooh, nice launch. Two separate roads above one another. That I could theoretically just stay up in the top section and just knock a bunch of cars down and just kind of hope that they do the job for me. But in cases like that, it's usually better to get involved yourself, so I can like try and set up a roadblock in certain locations, or if I can't stop cars from crashing, I at least want them to crash and get it over with as soon as possible. I wanna have a big mess happen, and then I want them all to stop. Okay, let's see. Doing pretty well so far, but I did. Okay, you can see a little bit earlier in the level I did get. I didn't manage to like get all the way over to like a set of markers where I really actually wanted to be. So you know, there you can see sometimes things don't go over perfectly, but this was very much still recoverable. Totally made our target of 9 million. So yeah, so this game has God, how many levels is it? There's 4 stages of 8 levels, and then a bonus stage, which is included in any percent. Bonus stage of 6 levels. So 8 times 5 minus 2. 38? God, I hope that's correct.
I wasn't told I'd have to do math.
Well, you don't have to.
I'm not going to.
Okay, those 2 buses are fine. Okay, never mind. I was a little bit worried about my my score there, because okay, so those big buses, no matter what color they can be yellow, green, or blue. But those big, you know, like American-style school buses, those are where you're gonna find, you know, the majority of your points. So if I see some, you know, kind of drive past me without getting all exploded, sometimes that might be an issue, but yeah, that time it seems yeah, everything went okay. Okay, I caused enough of a mess that we made it. So again, see, big old blue bus. Come on, you. Okay, I didn't physically hit it, but still was involved in an explosion, which is usually good enough. So here again, there's a long stretch of road at the back there, which I don't want that to be involved in my crashing here. Just to again keep the level nice and short. Just make sure it can end as soon as possible, and we can move right along. So yeah, I think we are currently making excellent pace. Here, Tunnel of Shove. This one, I have to say, if everything goes right, the start of it is really boring. Because, okay, yeah, I just shunt one car, and then I go, yep, thank you, those are all mine, and boom. Okay, and now I just look for buses. I see buses, and I just keep hitting buses and kind of try to stay in the air. Hit that bus, and fantastic. All right, that went perfectly to plan. I gotta say, I am cutting it fairly close. I only have 12.2 million here. The money, like the pickups, they count for. Okay, there we go. Whew, excuse me. The bronze ones count for 100,000, silver 150,000, and then the gold one for 400,000. So the raw value of all of them, without any, you know, bonuses that you might accrue for getting them, counts to a clean, you know, 1 million. Oh god, this is not great, but is that bus gonna fall on me? That would be nice. Oh no. Okay, we made it. Okay, I thought maybe that was going to be our first retry of the day, but no, we remain clean. We remain clean because, like, yeah, you can see I've got 3 bronze icons, so that's 300,000, 12.7 and a bit, plus that gets me over the goal of 13 million. Whew. That's a close one, but yeah, I'm very, very happy we were able to make that one. This is another level that can look a little bit boring. I'm once again going to avoid all of the vehicles for the most part, except for this guy. I want before I hit this ramp, I want to slow down a little bit. So the best way to slow down is just to hit that car in the ass. And I need to get up there. So I need to go a little bit further. I explode. And I have to use up all of my smash breakers because if I still have a smash breaker, the game is really just like waiting for me to use it, right? Because that's, you know, that's me playing the game. That's, you know, causing an explosion, and I get control again for a certain amount of time. So I have to get rid of all of them just to make sure that the level can end. All right. So as you can see, like my actual score for that level was not super high. I think about 5 million. But again, I got, you know, the pickups in order: bronze, 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 silver, silver, and then gold. Which, yeah, all of the pickups together give you 1 million, and then the bonus for getting them all in order is 5 million. So that's a 6 million bonus. Well, yeah, 6 million points on top of the points that you saw, you know, at the actual top of the screen on the counter. And this level actually, it pains me a little bit every time I'm here because I was like I was creating like a pretty nice route for this level to get your score very early, and then just, you know, again, try to have the level end as soon as you can. But for some reason, on this big roundabout at the end, even if there's like, you know, like your own car is not involved, there's no like wrecks on the road or anything, like, you know, nothing should go wrong, but for some reason, one of the cars in the traffic will just crash themselves out and cause a mess for you, eventually. Which, I guess, you know, as a casual player, you might be very thankful that that happened, but as a speedrunner, that upsets me greatly. There we go. Okay, yeah. Here's another one that is fairly straightforward, I suppose. Nice, a nice bit of shunting at the start. A shunt is just when you hit a car in the back, by the way. If that's, I don't know. I don't know how informed we all are on this lingo. Get those pickups. Nice. Got 2 smash breakers in waiting. Why don't I get involved a little bit? I say that and then miss everything. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, nice. Thank you, bus. That was a lovely bit of points for me. Okay. And then just wait for it all to end. Yeah, it's it differs per level. Like, you know, sometimes I can't properly, you know, convey to you the intricacies of every single level, but some levels are just, you know, just get your points and just do it. Like, some levels, you know, have very fine, you know, strats of like, oh yeah, avoid that, do this, maybe go there first, and it's like, but other levels are just like, just do the thing. So,
Kenzie, we have had a $5 donation come in from the one and only Fresh Riggy. Thank you very much, Riggy. Riggy says, let's go, Kenzie. You are awesome. Best of luck on the run. Also, a pleasant surprise to hear another legend in Ribmaster Skenme on the stream. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you for your $5 donation. Just a reminder, all of your donations go to Mind. Mind is a nationwide organization committed to preventing mental health issues and supporting everyone who has dealt with mental issues themselves or within their family.
fantastic cause. Thank you so much, Riggy, for the donation. And for the kind message, of course. Get rid of all my smash breakers. Put me off to the side and just relax until the level goes away on its own. coming up to the end of the third stage. Again, I haven't really gotten very unlucky or stuck on any level, which of course, you know, that's inviting bad luck upon my house by saying that. But yeah, it's gone incredibly smoothly so far. And this is another one where my final position, I just want to get nice, really, I want to get kind of nice and close to that blue. Oh, golly gosh. Okay. I don't know if that's okay. Because I was in a very unfortunate position, and as I've mentioned in the past, if a car hits me off the road, it can just very suddenly be over for me. But it seems the the crash gods smile upon me today, because I'm still alive. Oh my god, that yeah, I well and truly was begging for something to go wrong there, and I still came out fine. All right, protect your ears because the Formula 1 car is back. It's it's not nice. It's okay, there we go. Now, please. Oh, again, that's physics for you. You know, sometimes they just do what they feel. Okay, that explosion that's also something that can happen sometimes, where, you know, you hit your smash breaker, but you don't really go up, like you just go nowhere. Which, yeah, can definitely be upsetting. That happens to you at the wrong time. So I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. I'm hoping to get hit in the back, so I can get those pickups without, you know, really having to move for them myself. So, I may have wanted to get involved a little bit more than I have, but I think we should make it out clean in the end. Yeah. So, the speed run, the important speedrun note of this level is that, oh wow, okay, good, very fancy, is that for some reason everyone who comes out of that blue, you know, like spawn point, drives into that wall far in the back, just for no reason. Like, if you don't, you know, encourage them to crash in any way, they will just drive into a wall. I think the developers meant to put like a despawning grid there, but they forgot, or it's not there. So so technically, you know, I could just not involve myself with them, but to accelerate the actual ending of the level, it's good for me to get involved there and just make sure that that they'll crash before. Oh wow, that was so close. That they crash before they hit that wall. Oof, okay. See if I still make my target, because I've made my target. Okay. Again, yeah, I got stuck up there a little bit. I couldn't really smoothly get to where I wanted to be. But again, yeah, luck is shining upon me to this day. So
may the luck continue to shine upon you.
Thank you very much indeed.
We've had a few donations, if you don't mind me reading them.
Yeah, absolutely. Do go ahead.
Wonderful. We have had a $10 donation coming from Mikos, who says simply, "Go Kenzie." And I completely agree with the sentiment. Thank you for your $10 donation, Mikos.
Thank you so much.
We have had a $5 donation coming from Poker for Kawati, who says, "No one's going to fight my excitement here, so I love you, Kenzie," in caps. So naturally, if we could get a moderator to ban Poker now for circumventing the caps ban, that would be great. No, Poker, thank you for your $5 donation. And a $10 donation has come in from the one and only Viper, who says, "Thought I'd get my donation in now rather than later, but it won't be the last you see of me, winky face." Thank you very much, Viper, for your $10 donation.
Thank you all so very, very much. Okay. God. Sorry if my just mashing mashing of my my controller button upsets you. I know some people are particularly sensitive to it, so I do apologize. But yeah, it's necessary to make the menus go away. It's another level that's that's extremely, you know, vertical. Like a car I might, you know, knock off the road very, very early in the level could fall all the way down and end up at the, you know, the final area of the level. So really, I don't need to do very much, but again, in the interest of just trying to get things to happen enough, but also just stop happening at some point, I try to go down there and kind of get involved. Okay. This may be the end of my involvement, though. Yes, I don't think I'll be reaching that Smash Breaker. But as you can see, yeah, we've knocked enough stuff down to cause a big old mess. So sadly, it won't be a gold or anything like that. But it's a success nonetheless, and you know, sometimes that's more than enough. Just because yeah, again, I know I shouldn't tempt fate by saying these things, but I've not reset or, like, you know, retried a single level yet, and we are on the well, yeah, on the second to last stage, level 4-3 out of you know, the 5 stages. Ooh. So here again is, this level is, again, you know, like, comparing it to 100%, it's like, in 100% you do a lot of, like, kind of going back and forth. Like, you want, yeah, like, you're up here, then you want to go over there for the other bronze, then you want to grab that other silver I was just laying next to, then you want to go down, but on this one you could just like, go down as soon as you want, because there's one lane where buses just keep spawning over and over, and again, buses are just like, they're worth like a little under $1 million, like, a piece if you, like, physically like, hit them yourself and get the Smash Breaker hits. I have to be honest, I don't fully understand every little, like, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head exactly how many points a bus gives you, but yeah, it's about 1 million. And yeah, the Smash Breakers are just like, if I have recently exploded and then I touch a car, that means it's a Smash Breaker, and I think then the car that I touched becomes as destroyed as it can ever be. Like, because I think that's actually, you know, another thing that we skip entirely. But after finishing a level, you can just you can sit there and it will, like, do, I think, the same thing you would have seen back in the day in Burnout 3, where it's just like the camera just, like, slowly sweeps across the aftermath of your destruction, where it just, you know, it shows all the crashed cars, and it will, like, you know, show, like, oh, this car is completely destroyed and earned you this much money, or, like, you know, is worth this much money. Like, this car was only mildly damaged, or, you know, whatever. So there's, like, multiple states, or, like, multiple stages of destruction for every vehicle. It's like, yeah, if you were to, like, really dive into the details of it, it's all very complex. This is another level that's it's gonna look fairly, you know, simple and short, but that's depending on how well it goes. It might not be quite that short, because here I just kind of, you know, the game clearly wants you to, like, knock those taxis, like, to the side and have a mess happen there, and then for you to just keep going forward and go here, where again, if it goes perfectly, I just get my score, the points I need up here, and that road towards the end isn't involved, and again, like I said, the level can just end faster than it would otherwise. But yeah, sadly, one of the many cars up here that crashed ended up on that road further on somewhere, and sadly, yeah, extended things. So that is a shame.
Kenzie, we've had a $1.50 donation come in from an anonymous donator who I suspect you might know who this is from. This anonymous donator says, "Don't forget to be speedy with the run because we're watching Pulp Fiction after. Good luck with the rest."
Oh gosh, yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure I know who that is, and
I would hope so. Otherwise, you've got an unexpected movie marathon coming up after the run. But
yeah.
Thank you to whoever you may be for your $1.50 donation.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right. Yeah, I've so far I've done my best to be speedy, and if I may say so, I've done a pretty good job so far.
I think you may say so.
Thank you very much.
I'll allow it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. So yeah, again, this is a really big level, like, and it's another thing where like the any percent and the 100% route differ kind of like noticeably. Because in this one, I went for the God, why can I not think of it now? The bonus from getting all getting all the coins.
It's called the Grand Slam, I think.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, why did...
I've been watching.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, that's you are completely correct. That is indeed what it's called. But yeah, at the start you go left, and in any percent you go straight. Okay, okay, so I think I'm gonna let it run out just to see, but I think this will be... Oh my God, it's gonna be so close. 450 bonus. Nope. That's the first retry of the day. Oh, that's such a shame.
Over half an hour in though, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's like this is a very punishing level in itself. Because like here at the start, I want to knock cars over to the left, but it's like it's a degree of like pixels by how I hit those cars, like what direction they're gonna take. And here, like sometimes these cars don't really crash so much, and they just kind of keep going. So again, I can come down here and you know, continue my involvement in the whole mess. But yeah, that time sadly I just kind of got stuck halfway and had to watch from the sidelines. But yeah, okay, got down here and got my score target. So still very happy with this. There we go. Now, okay, this is you can see from this level, this is like a very big, like, grand finale, kind of, even though there's still the bonus stages, which are included in any percent. So, I did not need to do that. Okay. A little bit of muscle memory taking over, I suppose. This is, yeah, it's like a big victory lap, kind of. There's like, there's this top section with just like a little road here and a little road there. But then as we get to the bottom, there's a very big stretch of, yeah, big wide stretch of highway you can see down there. And we're gonna see a lot of what we want to see, and that's buses. Buses as far as the eye can see. A few other things here and there, but mostly buses. So yeah, just a big ol' kind of victory lap, and then yeah, here I have to make sure I do the menuing right, because for every level, you know, if you get a medal, it will automatically, in this little menu at the end, it will highlight next. And for this one, it's very cheeky, because it's like, oh, it's the final level, right? So it doesn't highlight next, it highlights retry. So that if you're on a very good run, and you end up selecting that. It's heartbreaking. I can tell you. And it's so easy to forget that just like, you know, it's just like the end of a level, you always do the same thing, but then for that one time, you have to make sure that you pay attention and do a different thing. Okay, I am now getting very slightly worried about going criminally underestimate. Like, if you're sitting there and you're thinking like, what is the challenge here? This is going so smoothly. It doesn't normally go this smoothly.
You know what? We'll take an underestimate. That underestimate is fine.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it. I know, of course, as a runner, it's great to go far underestimate, but I know for a marathon, it can be a little bit worrying sometimes. So,
Did someone say world record?
Possibly.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'll be quiet.
Alright, so for this one again, I just shunt a bunch of cars, but all in all, my main focus is really still the cash pickups. Because that's just, it's such a, you know, easy and, like, reliable way to get to my target. Okay, I sadly missed that last one. That one pickup, that one little pickup is worth 5.4 million points. Like, that's so stupid, like, seeing it in this context. But, the target is 7 mil, and we very much made that, so nothing at all to worry about. Okay. And this next one, I always have to say it, because even if I embarrass myself, you know, then at least I did it to myself. This level is like, it's kind of, it's odd how easy it is. Like, it's very small, and the target is only 3.5 million. Like, that is like criminally lower than the target for a lot of other levels. And yeah, unless I make a critical mistake or misplay somewhere, that's just, yeah, that is well and truly nothing. But yeah, like, okay, I don't embarrass myself today by saying, oh, this is such an easy level, and then fail it, because yeah, that does still happen sometimes. You know, overconfidence is the name of the game, I suppose. But yeah, no. Very much still made it, and we keep it rolling. Also, every time, like, I think it's really funny because like the leaderboard, obviously, you know, because I'm speedrunning this game, I've played this game a lot. I'm quite high on all the leaderboards, right? That's just a given. But you can see next to all the scores and all the records, the whole leaderboard. Next to it, you can see how many attempts it took them to get that score. And like, usually it's like, oh, 5 attempts. 17 attempts. Oh, they really knuckled down. Oh, 230 attempts. Like, I've played this game a lot. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Oh my God. We this is the second to last level. In the past, this level could be pretty tricky. Like, I had to kind of trust the physics engine in a certain way where it could certainly go wrong. But I feel like with like a slight like alteration in the route, this level's become a lot more consistent actually. So, of course, I say that now, and currently nothing is happening. But I feel like we can still very much pull this back soon as I can get involved again. Ooh, okay. Still mild cause for worry. because it seems like the level's over. Okay, wow. All right. Well, I spoke too soon. You know, we take those. We stay honest. But yeah, sadly I wasn't able to quite make it there because like the best thing is to knock one of the cars here on the left. My God, that did not need to happen. Into these lanes where like all these slow trucks are to you know, to get them to crash out, but you know, that's banking on the physics engine, which is it all falls apart. It's fine, I promise. No, it's yeah, this level there's no kind of like, you know, if you do this, it will work out. Like it is just, you know, a little bit yeah, you really have to have the physics engine kind of be on your side. And if it's not, then yeah, tough luck. So I hope one of them hits me so I can get some more of these pickups. Fantastic. Okay. And from there, I can very much get my points and move on from this level. Let's forget this ever happened. But yeah, I had so much incredibly good luck earlier in the run. I guess you know, all things being equal, we have to experience the balance a little bit. But yeah, it might have kind of crept up on us, but this is the final level. This is the final level of the game. This is the target for this level is 15 million. Again, you can definitely see this one as a bit of a victory lap. Again, there's a lot of buses just kind of sitting there waiting for you to absolutely ruin their day. So as you can see, like I take a pretty deliberate route, just like across to where all of the like smash breaker pickups are. You know, those yellow diamond shaped pickups. And I just, you know, explode from here to there and just keep it moving until yeah, this final bit of road where stuff is just kind of moving around. And again, yeah, we just hope we picked a good position to put ourselves in, and hope that things stop moving around as soon as possible, and then it's going to be time. So that's gonna be very soon when the game confirms that I have indeed earned my medal.
Trans rights.
I apologize for my live split sounds being audible. I forgot. That is very unprofessional of me, but also trans rights. So thank you very much for having me. I think that's it for me. Yeah, I guess I have to apologize for going so criminally underestimate. But
I mean,
yeah,
that is a world record, I believe.
It is, yes.
Yes, so that is a world record at the marathon, by quite some margin as well.
Yeah, that's I think the old record was 51 minutes and give or take 20 seconds.
Yeah, 51 minutes 43 seconds by some unknown runner called KinzyKenzie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, thank you very much, Skenme, and thank you very much to McRaeathon for having me. I hope I've managed to entertain you for about 46 minutes, but that's my run. So thank you very much.
Kenzie, thank you so much for this run. I'm going to get in one last donation before we close out. We had a $10 donation coming from Archie, who says, KinzyKenzie, welcome to the war on cars. Thank you very much for your $10 donation, Archie. That brings us over $100 on the first day of the marathon, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you to everybody for your donations that have come in. Thank you to Kenzie for the run. I am finishing up my hosting shift now, so thank you very much to everybody that's been here to have fun with me and the previous few runners. I will be handing over to Prevasek, who will be taking you through until the end of the day today, after this short intermission where we will be bringing you Grand Theft Auto 3. Stick around, we'll be back shortly.